What is up guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Style, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about my new concept for a siege machine in Clash of Clans called the Tunneler. And you can see on screen, this is a pretty quick concept art that I came up with, obviously using the wall wrecker skin, chucked a drill on the front of it and a miner coming out the top. But yeah, this is an idea that I've been thinking of for a little while now. And with the release of the new Siege Barracks in that Town Hall 13 update, in the sneak peeks anyway, we've just seen it, I have to say I'm pretty disappointed in that. And that is why I think now is as good a time as any to introduce you guys to this concept that I've been planning and coming up with and doing the artwork for a little bit now. And the idea behind this is it will be a ground-based siege machine, obviously. It will be similar to that of the troop, the miner, which you can see poking out the top there, in which it will go underground. And just while I see it, we're going to be playing some replays in the background here. This was from a recent war in Thunderwolves against Pantera. We won by 2 stars. It was a very, very close war, but we did manage to pull off a perfect war, which was pretty fun. But anyway, back to the Tunneler. This is a siege machine which will go underground. So when you place it, when you place any siege machine, you'll have to deploy it on the outside of the map. But as soon as you deploy it, you will have another option. So say like a target sign or somewhere that you can click on any building or anywhere on the map, and your siege machine will go from wherever you click first to wherever you click second. So I think this is something that's quite unique. So you could say target a certain defense. So if you want to get the Eagle artillery down, you can deploy the Tunneler and you can target it to go straight towards the Eagle artillery, say. And while it is making its way there, the straight path which it goes to the Eagle artillery, which is just an example of one of the defenses you could pick, it will do very slight damage to the buildings while it's underground. Similar to that of the battle blimp that goes overhead, it drops the little bombs. The Tunneler will go underground, doing some little damage to the buildings that it paths underneath. And then as soon as it tunnels up, as soon as it comes out of the ground to that building, the Tunneler, the siege machine, whatever you want to call it, is now gone. So it bursts as soon as it comes out, and your clan castle troops will then deploy in that area that you have clicked. So I think this is something that the game's not really seen before. I think it's something that would be very unique, certainly a lot more unique than the Siege Barracks that's just been released. I feel like that's just a clan castle, and it's got a lot of downsides to it. I think I'm not going to go into depth on that, but basically my opinion on that is it's just a clan castle. So you're going to deploy it on the outside, you're then going to have some means of getting into the base, so wall breakers, earthquake spells, jump spells, something like that. So I just don't really feel it's got that much benefit to it, whereas something like the Tunneler would be really unique. It would be something that I could see high skilled game, like people using in the game, definitely like some of these higher clans. I could see it being used for sure. You could target certain structures using this, and I think that would be huge for the meta of Clash of Clans. Talking a little bit more about it, it won't have any hit points. So as soon as you deploy it, it will go underground. So nothing will be able to hit it. So there's no need to worry about hit points. It will carry whatever your clan castle troop space is. So at Town Hall 10, say it's 35. At Town Hall 11, 35. Town Hall 12, 40. And then 45 probably at Town Hall 13. It will carry that in it while it goes underground. And while it's underground, those clan castle troops will not be able to be deployed unless, like any other siege machine, you click on it early. And then if you click on it early, your clan castle troops will deploy at that point to wherever you have clicked it and wherever it is on its journey along that route to whatever you've decided to send it to, if that makes sense. So the Tunneler itself will hardly do any damage. Like I was saying at the start, it will be very, very similar to that of the battle blimp. It will do a really small margin of damage all the way along, and then when it pops up, it could potentially do double the damage it did while it was going underground to whatever building it happens to pop up on. Then obviously you've got the benefit of your clan castle troops coming out. But timing of this Tunneler would be very, very important indeed. if you were to put this in right at the start, obviously you would have no support from any of your other troops. And obviously as well with the tunneler, you would, like this new siege machine, the Siege Barracks, you would need some other method of getting into the base. You would say need earthquake spells, jump spells, wall breakers, because you won't have the wall wrecker to get into the base anymore with a ground-based attack, because you were using this new siege machine, the tunneler. So yeah, that is sort of it for my mad rant on this new concept that I've came up with. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the image that I've created. It took me a couple of days to come up with this, but hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully you enjoy that Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 hit in the background. Both of them were from me. I was pretty proud of this one, the Town Hall 10 one that is on the screen at the moment. The bat spells is something that I've really not used very much, and it was something that I really enjoyed using in this attack to pull off the 3-star. And that brings us to a close for this video. Please subscribe, like, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.